Hi, my loves, how are you doing? So, I really wanted to come up today and talk about something because I felt it's important and I need to share it. So, let's go. It's about suppressed feelings, suppressed emotions, anxiety, to being overwhelmed, and so on. Because I really felt like the last few weeks were pretty challenging for the most of us. Definitely for me. Let me know how it's for you. But what I know, what I've heard, what I'm feeling is like we're dealing with a lot of things right now. So I just want to talk a little bit about it and share some tips how we can go through it. So for me, for example, a lot of old self-limiting beliefs are coming up right now. So like not being good enough, you can't do this, you won't achieve that, no one cares, da, 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 da. And also some old fears, which I thought I already dealt with. But here we go again. So, yeah, and I thought I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who is like feeling different things, also like extremely exhausted and tired. And I heard from different people that they felt the same: exhaustion, tiredness, also physical symptoms like stomach issues, gut issues, migraine, back pain. I certainly have had a few things of those. So yeah, how can we work with that? How can we um, let go of things? How do we deal with those old thoughts and beliefs when they're coming up? So, my tips would be number one, which is the hardest part, at least for me, it's like to actually sit with those feelings and those beliefs. So, for me, it's like for example, I'm going out into nature, I'm sitting there under a tree, or I'm sitting on my couch, or I'm lying in bed, whatever. Important is that you have a moment for yourself and just close your eyes and just feel into your body, really, really feel your body, and just wait what comes up. So for me, for example, I usually always start crying immediately. So doesn't mean it's the same for you, but just that you know, because when I close my eyes and I feel into it, I first thing that I feel is a sensation in my solar plexus, here in the stomach. Um, and then the tears are coming because that moment of being still, that moment of being with yourself and just feel and listen into your body just allows your body to actually feel those feelings and to let them come up, so that you realize, oh, they're actually here, and what is here, what do I actually feel? Is it sadness? Is it anger? It can be grief. It can be a lot of things. So yeah, and that's for me one of the hardest parts, because like it's easy to get into the mindset of like, oh no, I don't have time for this, oh no, I don't want to feel that, no, 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 no. And you just stuff it back down. And but that's not how it works. It maybe is working in that moment because like, oh well, I'm just going out, or I'm doing this, and you're numbing yourself. But it's not sustainable in the long term, because it will always come up. It will come up, it will come up, it will come up, until you look at it and you feel into it and you work with it and you release it or change it or whatever. So yeah, sit with it. um that's what I really do. So it's like I'm not just saying these things and I'm not doing it. I really do it. um and I really can recommend it, because like when you're getting used to it, kind of, it's you feel how good it's for you to feel into you, how good it is to connect with yourself on that level. And a lot of people are not used to that. We are used to always be active, always be productive, always be around and about, and just always have to do something so that you don't actually feel something, you know? So yeah, a moment of stillness, I can really recommend that. Another thing that really helps me is movement. And I know, especially when we are feeling anxious or just low in energy, the last thing, at least what I want to do, is like to move. I'm like, no. But I really, really love to dance. And I swear, dancing is one of the best moments, at least in my opinion, to get rid of stuck old energy in your body and to just brighten up your mood. It's like turn on your favorite music and just start to move. And maybe the first few moments are awkward and it's like, okay, I look silly or whatever. That's stupid. Why am I doing this? But I swear, after a few minutes, you will loosen up, you will move more freely, you will start smiling, maybe you will even start laughing. It's fun. It's really fun. So it's not always easy to actually get up, like I said, and turn on your music, but it helps. So yeah, move your body. Or like do something different. You can go boxing, or like, I don't know, just go for a walk. You don't need to do dancing. I'm just saying, for me, for example, the music combined with dancing always helps me. And another thing I want to touch on is to talk about it, because I really think a lot of people still underestimate the power of talking about your feelings, because I think we oftentimes don't want to bother the other ones. We don't want to talk about our self-limiting beliefs, our doubts, our fears, our anxiety, our sadness, our grief, whatever it might be, because we might think that the other ones have all their life figured out, it's all good, they don't have those thoughts, they don't have these issues, so you don't want to talk about it. But I'm pretty sure, first of all, almost no life is perfect. So almost everyone, if not everyone, is dealing with some stuff in their lives. So that's also why I'm sharing this video. It's like, when I have those feelings and those doubts and those anxieties, I'm pretty sure that some of you have that too. And obviously, I'm not wishing it to anyone, but it's nice to know, or at least to trust, that you're not alone, and that there are people out there who feel you and who know what you're talking about. So just call a friend, call a loved one, talk to them, share your feelings, share your thoughts, and they don't have to say much about that. It's like, it's more important for them to listen and for you to be able to share your feelings, to share your truth, and to have that space to do that. And that's so powerful, and that's so beautiful if you have someone who is listening to you in that way, and also vice versa, of course, that you're able to listen to someone else who is sharing something with you, and to not immediately feel, oh, you have to give 1,000 tips and you have to figure it all out. And it's like, and yeah, it's oftentimes it's more about listening and just being there for them, which helps a lot, and it's very, very healing. So call your friends. Yeah, and I think, just to sum up this video, it's like, ask yourself. I think my last video was also about that. It's like, ask yourself, what do you want in life? How do you want to live your life? And what can you do to achieve that? It's like for me, for example, I'm feeling those self-limiting beliefs, I feel those doubts, those fears, that anxiety, which is especially about my business, but also like personally, but especially about my business. So for me, it's like, okay, those things are coming up. What can I learn? What can I change? What can I do to take those fears and those doubts and those self-limiting beliefs and change that into something more positive, something that helps me to move along? And it's always good if you have like kind of a direction where you want to go, a destination which excites you the most. And then you can like take steps, baby steps sometimes, but steps towards that. And all those questions like, what do I want and where do I go? And it's not so much about having those answers immediately. It's more, it's already great if you're just asking those questions, because you, by asking those questions, you're reflecting on it, you're opening yourself up to those answers, and you just start moving into that direction you want to go. So for me, example, okay, it's regarding my business, right? For you, it might be like a job. Is it, do you have to take, or do you have to have a conversation with your boss about, I don't know, salary, or a new area you want to work in, or whatever? Or is it a relationship you are maybe not so happy anymore, so you have to talk to your partner? Is it like, can you change something, can you work on it, or do you have to leave your relationship, your job, or even the country you live in? It's like just asking yourself, where am I at right now? How am I feeling? How do I want to feel? And what can I do to feel my best? And then taking those steps. And yes, it's hard sometimes. Yes, it can be uncomfortable. I know that. I'm in the middle of it, so I feel you. But I just want to just share my thoughts, and I don't know, just shine a little bit of a light on it. It's like, it's important to live the life you want to live, because why are we here otherwise? I don't want to live a life here like for somebody else. I'm here to live this life, first of all, for me, that I'm happy, that I'm satisfied, that I can grow, that I can experience my wishes and my dreams. And of course, when you're like, for example, in a relationship, then of course you have to take that into account too. And then it's like a togetherness and work together and go this way. But still, it's like, first of all, you have to look to yourself and feel into you and go from there. So yeah, all right, I hope those tips are helping anyone. Feel free to, I don't know, leave a comment or text me DM if you want to talk, or if you have any questions. I also wrote a new blog about exactly that topic, so it's in the link in my bio. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's raining here in Vienna. I love rain, so it's like, it's always a highlight for me when it's raining. So it's like, yeah. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we will hear us soon. Love you. Bye.